Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Josh. Just trying out this Facebook thing, man. But I was motivated by a comment, man, that someone sent me, man. I had a person message me asking me the most important question. Their question was, man, how do I stay focused in the midst of distractions? I told them that whatever you focus on flourishes. And a lot of people are focused on the wrong things. They don't realize the power of focus, that when you sink your whole body, soul, and spirit to focus on this particular thing, when you focus on that different thing, whatever that thing is, whatever that person is, whatever that thought is, begins to flourish. The tragedy is that many people are focusing on the wrong things. They're focusing on things that God never intended for them to focus on. So what happens in life is that they've been distracted. They've allowed any and everything to derail their focus. So what happens in life, people get so caught up on what they endeavor to have. They get so caught up in what they desire to become that they focus on something that God never gave them the push to focus on. What are you focusing on today? That's all I want to ask you today on this Facebook, man. I'm trying this thing out. I thought that maybe I can get this right out to the people who may be watching me live on Facebook. But when I told that young man, I said, man, you got to remove the distractions. Remove that thing that's in your life that's not keeping you or helping you to be productive. Right now, many people are being productive and digressing than progressing. People are being more productive and being successful for somebody else's vision, but neglecting the vision that God has for them. My charge for you, my hope for you is to say, you know what? Focus on the right things. Go to God, focus on Him, fixate your eyes on Him so that He'll be able to guide you into where you need to go. When you think about Peter when he stepped off the boat, he began to sink when he took his eyes off Jesus. And many of us have taken our eyes off of Jesus and got our eyes focused on Christianity, got our eyes focused on politics, got our eyes focused on any and everything but God. And God is looking at you like, why are you looking at them? Why are you looking at what everybody else is doing, but you're neglecting the very thing that I have for you to do? Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. We're living in the last of the last days. And it's paramount for you to focus on what needs to be focused on now. Could you be missing out on what God endeavors for you to have because you're focusing on something that's wasting your time? See, the devil can't take your salvation if you're saved. The devil can't steal you from God. It's not what he can do, but what he does is steal your productivity. He steals your focus. He steals your endeavors. He steals your hope. He steals your joy, so that one year from now, his objective is to make sure that you haven't progressed. What is your before and after? What is your soul's before and after? What is your spirit's before and after? Are you still the same person you was a year ago? If so, nothing has changed. My charge for you today is to focus on God, focus on personal development, and focus on helping those who need your fruit. Tomorrow at Unplugged, I'm going to be talking about fruit. I'm going to be talking about branches and fruit from John 15. I'm going to talk about us endeavoring to be plugged into the vine, which is Jesus. He is a true vine. Every other vine is a fake vine. You got to make sure that you plug into the true vine, so when you're plugged into Him, He'll ensure that you have all the nutrients needed for those intangible essentials. Many people are looking to endeavor, many people are looking to acquire tangible things, but don't have enough love in the tank, enough joy in the tank, no, not enough contentment in the tank. They do not have enough in the tank to maintain what God wants to give them. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold, so that's why my voice is so deep. But I just want to try this Facebook thing, man. I'm new to it. I may start Facebooking more than Periscope. Periscope on my iPad, the camera's broke, so I said, let me get on Facebook and inspire the people. So I hope this helps, man. Focus on the right things. Focus on God, focus on personal development, and focus on those who need your help the most. Because whatever you allow in your life to derail your focus will cause things in your life to flourish that God never intended for to flourish. Bro, when can you go live? Bro, when you can go live more. Your voice is needed more. You're right, bro. I'm going to go live more on Facebook. I'm just trying this out. I'm new to it. Facebook Live rocks. Thank you guys for watching. Any questions, man? Any questions from anybody watching? I may just Facebook Live now that my iPad works a little bit better. So I guess I can see your comments at the bottom. So if anybody has any questions about anything, please hit me up. But I'm telling you right now, man, right now this year is dedicated on focus. I'm coming out with 2 books by the end of the year. I got a mentoring program that we've been working on with some great people to get it going. We working on so much right now because I want to be productive this year. I do not want another year to go by and I'm not as productive as I'm supposed to. What is that thing in your life that's cluttering you? Cluttering your space, cluttering your mind, keeping you from being focused on what needs to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, that girl you might need to let go. That dude you might need to let go. That philosophy you might need to let go. That sin, you got to lay aside every sin that's so easy to possess you so you can run this race with endurance. Many of us not even going to get to the finish line because we're too burdened. Let that stuff go so that you can focus on what God wants you to focus on. Focus on Him so that He can show you yourself. Focus on yourself, man. Make yourself better. Ensure that you're a better person another month from now. If you're not progressing daily, you're digressing. Because no progression is still progression, but just progression going in the wrong direction. Well, I'm glad this is what you needed to hear, man. So I'm going to go ahead and go if there's no questions. But I'm going to start Facebook and live, man. I'm testing it out. It's kind of cool, man. I'm going to get on Periscope a little bit more because I have about 1,000+ people following me there. And I don't want them to get all upset because the coach ain't giving them an opportunity to engage with me. But if you're in the Charlotte area, man, make sure y'all come out to Unplug this Thursday, tonight at 7 p.m. I'm going to be talking about pruning. Pruning again. Listen, pruning is necessary. If you want to stay on that platform, if you endeavor to be where you feel like God has promised you to be, you got to let Him prune you. Good word. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Love this apostolic preaching, man, right here. Thank you, guys. Yes, Facebook allows you to keep the videos on your page. Wow, that's powerful. Man, that's kind of cool, man. What's up, John Wright? What's up, Samantha Steele? What up, Jonta Wookalane? Thanks, man. I got to cut my hair, man. Your boy been sick for like 4 days. You know how when you sick, you want to look sick? People probably at my job thought I was fasting. But I said, no, I'm not fasting. I'm just not feeling well. So I'm going to cut my hair tonight. 3646 Central Avenue, man. Y'all come out to Unplug. Let's work. Listen, Unplugs went from being entertainment focused, from being lights, camera, and action to workshops. It's time to work on the people. I don't want to have a crowd. I want disciples. It's time out for all that stuff. That's what I tell these preachers, man. Change your philosophies. Change your endeavors. Change all of that. That stuff is not needed. God told me back in November, He said, I want you to remove yourself from that room. I want you to get into a back room, and I want you to remove all the lights and the camera. I want you to remove all that stuff, right? And He says, open my Bible. Open my word and open up your mouth and watch me move. That's all you need, man. You need a voice and a Bible and the Holy Spirit on the inside speaking through you. If there's no questions, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, man. I got my message in my heart. Just wrote about another chapter in my book, man. My next book is going to be called The Purpose of Singleness. The Purpose of the Singleness. Many people have bypassed or they're neglecting the most precious time they have, and that's being single. My question for everyone that's listening to me right now, are you whole or are you full of holes? God's not asking you to be perfect for your mate. He's asking you to be whole with no baggage. Many people are married today or endeavoring to get married, and they haven't even worked on themselves. And many people fail to realize the importance of marriage. And I'm not saying this book's a relationship book. It's a book that's talking about what you need to do to prepare yourself so that when you step into any new arena, when you step into any platform, you're strong and you're whole. You may not be perfect, but you got systems in place to ensure that you get back on track. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's no questions, man, in the comments box below, no questions, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep so I can make sure that I'm rested to preach tomorrow. If you're in the Charlotte area, come holler at me. 3646 Central Avenue. Doors open at 7. Workshop starts at 7:30. I got a powerful message, a powerful lecture. We got exercise. We got a workshop ready for you guys so you guys can work on yourself. I love you guys, man. This Facebook Live thing is dope. Periscope, man, I don't know. Also, my mentoring program is going to start this fall, man. You can check it on my Facebook page. If you want to watch last week's YouTube, go to youtube.com, type in Joshua Ezra. You can see it right there. Good night, go to bed. Do this again, though, for sure. I'm going to do this a little bit more than Periscope now that my iPad works. I don't know why my Periscope wasn't working on my iPad. But I'm going to get on Facebook more. So go ahead and share this video. Let your people know about it. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one.